What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Organic Wealth. I'm JP, your host. If you're finding me for the very first time, I own organicpricebooks.com, where we sell collected edition comic books. I started this business in 2021. Who would have thought I would start selling comic books in a pandemic, right? But yeah, we did $1.5 million in sales in the first year. We're on $2 million right now, hopefully ending the year at $4 million in sales. This is sales, not profit, by the way. I make 10 to 20% of everything we do. But yeah, so I'm making these videos to help and inspire those who are looking into starting their own Shopify business or e-commerce business in general. If you drop ship, if you don't drop ship, these tips will definitely help you. Yeah, so let's get started. All right, so it's Saturday. I even put in Google, what's today's date? Saturday, August 20, 2022. So today is what it looks like so far. We made about almost $20,000 in sales at 3:43 p.m. and $106,000 in sales in the first for this week. And this is like my biggest week so far, I believe. All right, so in this video, we're going to go over 5 apps that really helped me save a lot of time, optimize my leverage, automate a lot of things. That way I can really focus on growing my business instead of trying to do everyday mundane tasks. All right, so this is in no particular order of best to least and stuff like that. I just have them open up. So we're going to look at Shopify Flow. So what it looks like is right here. It's under the tools. So if you have a Shopify Plus plan, your thing will look like this. If you don't, it'll probably just look like this. But I believe Shopify Flow is for advanced Shopify and Shopify Plus subscribers. It used to only be for Plus, but now they changed it. So that's cool. That's great for everybody. So what it does is it makes, you can do a lot of automations in this program. Right now, I only have one automation that I'm using right now. I haven't really dabbled into Flow a lot, but this one helped me quite a bit. So let's say if you have hundreds or thousands of products and you have to keep track of inventory count, like, you know, if you're under 0, then you have to order more stock and all this stuff. So let's look at my Flow, for example. Let's say my inventory quantity changed. So right now it was at 0 and I finally got more stock in. As soon as it hits greater than or equal to 1, we're gonna take away my backorder tag and add in the in-stock tag. That way I don't have to change the stock of all my stuff over and over again. Same thing with the in-stock, if it goes out of stock. So let's say if an item was 1 or greater than or equal to 1 and now it's less than that, it's going to send me an email, tell me about what product it was that ran out of stock in the barcode. That way I could just type in the barcode really right away and make more reorders. And then it'll be tagged as a reorder, back order, and it removes the stock, the tag as in stock. That way when people buy from me, they will know that it's no longer available, because in my first year of business, I had a lot of inventory problems. Like I'll be showing stuff that's in stock, but it's actually out of stock, vice versa. So this thing, Shopify Flow, helps out quite a bit when it comes to inventory management. So this is something that I would highly recommend for you guys to use. And as well, you can make a lot of different other workflows. It's not just for inventory count. Really take your time to learn this tool. You could do like prepare shipping labels and all these other things. So definitely check out Shopify Flow. All right, so the next thing we're gonna look at is tax jar. So when you become a seller, I would highly recommend, setting time aside to learn all your taxes and stuff like that, because it could be a really big headache, especially when it comes to the time that you need to pay your taxes. So what TaxJar does, they have specific payment plans. If you're a starter, right here's the price points. And as you grow, the price increases. I think right now I'm paying like $500 a month just as just to account my sales tax. So what it does is it autofiles every single state for you. All you have to do is set it up. But let's say if you're in e-commerce and you sell through all over the country, you have to file sales tax for each state that you have economic nexus on. What economic nexus is like, let's say, to report paying sales tax for Texas, right? You have to make at least $250,000 in sales or sell over 2,000 items. This is not like, this is an example. I don't know the actual numbers, but something like that. So as soon as you hit one of those thresholds, then you got to start collecting taxes for every person in that state that buys from you. And then you have to remit those taxes to that state every single month or every single quarter. What TaxJar does, it actually lets you know when you're about to hit economic nexus in each state. So let's say for Florida, I already hit economic nexus in Florida, hit it in Georgia because I went over the transaction amount. Illinois, I hit it because transaction amount and stuff like that. So Kentucky's almost there. So yeah, it keeps track of every single state for you. That way you don't need to go into your numbers and check each single state every month to make sure you hit nexus. Saves a lot of time and a lot of hassle because you don't want that tax bill that comes out of nowhere, like maybe like a year or 2 or 3 years from now, like, hey, you owe this state a lot of money, and then you're like, what the heck happened? So definitely use TaxJar for that. And they also do auto filing. So instead of calculating all the money that you made from each state, it does manually. It does it for you automatically, and it will file away your state sales tax for you as well. So Ohio, Georgia, Florida, and all these other states as well that you want to enroll in, they will auto file for you. However, you have to pay an extra $50 each for each time they auto file for you. So you have nexus in like 20 states, and you have to pay in like an extra $1,000. Yeah, so, but it's worth it because it saves you a lot of time, saves you a lot of following hours and stuff like that. So TaxJar is something I would highly recommend, especially if you're a growing e-commerce platform, and if you're an entrepreneur and stuff like that, you want to spend more time on your business instead of on the mundane stuff. You want to grow and scale instead of just trying to survive. Okay, so there's TaxJar. Hope that one helps. Next one, we're going to go into Reamaze. And then for any entrepreneur, when it comes to customer service, people contact you, Instagram, Facebook, phone, SMS, all the platforms that you promote to, Twitter, all that stuff. So what Reamaze does, it consolidates all of your questions and stuff like that into one platform. So if people message me on Facebook, on Instagram, on email, SMS, whatever it is, it all goes into here, into this platform right here, and then I can check all my unresolved messages, all my waiting messages, all my resolved. You can do a lot of tags. You can also have employees that you can assign customers to. You can make templates to automated templates to basically go through emails faster, and you can also make bots. So whenever let's say, let me go open up my website so I can show you FAQs and stuff like that. I don't know if I have it set up right here, but yeah, whenever people leave you messages and stuff like that, I have the FAQs, and they'll just go through the prompts saying like, before they message me, they can check out all the FAQs. You can leave a message, and there'll be a bot chat as well. That way the bot can help you out with answering questions, so you don't have to do all the tickets yourself. So it saves a lot of time. So for me, in my first year of business, I didn't have this, so I would be answering emails on my email, then checking messages on Instagram, then checking messages on Facebook, and that was just a hassle. So this saves me so much time when it comes to just answering questions and taking care of customers, and not feeling bad that somebody got their email or question left off because I didn't check that specific platform. All right, so let's, I forgot to tell you the price point on that one, actually. Let me pull that one up. So Reamaze price point, basics $29, $49, $69. And each time you add another representative, I believe they would charge you about maybe 19 or 20 something dollars for each rep that you put on your staff as well. So the next one we're going to look at is called auto tag. So auto tag, basically it will tag your orders, tag your products, tag whatever you need for you. So for example, if we go into my Shopify right here, we go into my orders, I set up a lot of tags for my people. So whenever we go through and fulfill orders, you can see like, these orders are in stock, one's on back order, one's on back order. We have first time buyers that are tagged too. We have specific SKUs that are tagged. We have a ship it together. So people who buy it and use the coupon code, they want all their stuff shipped together. We have that as a tag. We have, what's it called? International buyers, international customers tagged as well. And a lot of like right here and a lot of other things that you can do. You can tag the order. You can tag your actual products. That way you could have it as in stock, back order, all that stuff. It just saves you a lot of time as well with filtering through orders. I know for me, I had to manually, before I had this, I had to manually look through each one and see if these are in stock and stuff like that. So having these tags help out a lot, especially when you have thousands of products, and like if it's a back order, then you could just skip it because it's not in stock yet and it'll be in stock later. So auto tag is really, really great tool. Helps you manage stuff a lot faster as well. All right, so there's auto tag. Let me give you the pricing for that one. Auto tag is, let's say, okay, basics $8 a month, $15 a month, $30 a month. Tags a lot of orders, so that's pretty cheap. And then the last one, last but not least, I did this in my other video. I'm gonna do it again because it does save you a lot of time. Is Orderfy. This is the cheapest thing. I would recommend every single store to have this unless you have a very strict return policy and stuff like that. It may or may not work for you, but it works for me. So what it does is with Orderfy, you can cancel, edit. You can let your customers cancel, edit, or reorder their stuff instantly. This will what it looks like in their order history. These two options in their order confirmation email. Here are the two options that they have as well, and then also in the order page. So they can always, whenever they want to edit an order and stuff like that, it will cancel automatically, and they could just place a new order. You don't know how many times people forget their address, put the wrong address in, forgot they moved and stuff like that, or they want to use their card, or they have buyer remorse, they don't want to buy anymore, all these other things. So it will save you a lot of time from customer service tickets if you let the customer handle it themselves. So my philosophy is I try to have my website, my e-commerce store as self-served as possible. That way people can find their own tracking, they can find everything themselves, so we don't get as much needless customer support tickets, and we could really focus on the ones that matter. So I really hope these 5 tips really optimize your store and optimize your time. That way you can focus on building your business instead of being in the business. Let me know which one helped you out the most. What other videos you would like me to make and stuff like that. Hope you subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.